they're there, we will remove them.
So what are you doing? Using small rolling scaffolding?
So it's called a platform ladder. And basically what it is instead of like a 3-inch width where your feet stand, when you go to that certain height, it becomes a platform.
Right.
So it's much easier to stand. You don't get tired standing on it. It looks very similar to an A-frame, except it's got a wider step on it.
Right,
At that certain height, that happy spot. 8-foot ladder, you don't go to the top. You go 2/3 up.
Actually,
6 foot, you go 2/3 up. So
yeah, I know what you mean. Now I bought a 3-step ladder with a handle on it, folding. All 3 steps were about 11 inches wide, and there is this handle that unfolds when you unfold the ladder that goes up twice the height of the 3 steps. And I can reach practically anything in a room, and it's really comfortable. Yes, you're right. And although it unfolds into a basic A-frame, it's not the same thing at all.
And I threw banana peels on the steps.
He did. Little shit.
All right, Stephen, listen, we're going to wrap this thing up because at this point, we like to ask our Carey Bros Pros guests to share what we call 3 points for success with our pro listeners. And now it's your turn.
All right. I love that. So love what you do, and you will never work a day in your life.
Isn't that the truth?
That's the first step.
Isn't that the truth?
It's the truth.
It is the truth. I love that.
And it's true. I wake up every day. To me, it's Christmas. It's Christmas, my birthday, everything that's happy in my life. It's every day because I love what I do, and I can't wait to do it again. And you're only as good as you are today. Tomorrow is a whole new day. Don't disappoint us.
Got it. Oh, my God.
That's my most important one.
That is so true. And so many people go to work hating what they do. How wonderful it is to love what you do.
The second one would be make each client feel like they're your only client. Everyone is special. Everyone worked hard for their money. Not everyone can afford renovations all throughout their lifetime. They may only do it once in their lifetime. Make them feel like they're the most special and the only client you have.
Okay, and the third and final?
Take care of your tools, and with your tools come your hands. Take care of your hands. I've been using a product called Gold Bond Crack Skin Fill and Protect Cream every day. It's got a little precision tip tube, so wherever I have my cracked skin, it actually soothes and heals my skin, which actually you're only as good as your hands, and you're only as good as how you feel. And if you're in pain, you're not going to do a great job. So it's important to take care of your hands, which are really the most important tools you can ever have.
Dude, I've got Advil in one pouch and Gold Bond Cracked Skin Fill and Protect Cream in the other.
We want to thank Steve Fanuka, the contractor to the stars and host of the $1 Million Contractor, for joining us on this edition of Carey Bros Pros. You can learn more about him and his projects on his website at Fanuka.com.
And you might also want to check out Stephen's book, What's a Homeowner to Do? And look for his TV show, $1 Million Contractor, on the DIY Network. We've got all this and more posted at the podcast notes section for this episode and others at CareyBrosPros.com.
Okay, everybody, loosen up those tool belts and relax. It's time for a quick bro tip from the Carey brothers.
Just about every budding young remodeling contractor will eventually have to come to terms with something known as Contractors Nowhere Land. Contractors Nowhere Land is the time in one's business when a field superintendent becomes necessary and when there isn't enough money to cover the cost of hiring an additional person. Don't get stuck in Nowhere Land. Set aside a bit of savings for your growth. Hiring a field superintendent or a job foreman can literally break your bank, even if you're busier than ever before. Here's why. Your current job estimates don't include the cost of an extra person. A rockin' hard spot, you say? You can't survive in business unless you're always in growth mode. In growth mode comes the need for new management. The need for new management always leads directly to Nowhere Land's doorstep. Bottom line, perform controlled growth. Set aside dollars for the additional staff you'll need when you eventually grow like you're supposed to.
Well, that's our podcast for today. Thanks for listening to this edition of Carey Bros Pros, the podcast for construction professionals by construction professionals. Want more? Check out CareyBrosPros.com. You'll find articles and videos to help make your business a success.